Hello, today is Wednesday, April 8th. Big Mike coming to you from Gorilla Recovery. Coming to talk to you about something that's on my mind today. But first, everybody is having a beautiful day. It's nice outside. I hope everyone's living their best life. I'm enjoying my day, another day, clean and sober, above ground. But I have this thing where I will go around, not challenge people to certain things. And today, what was on my mind is challenging people to what is your legacy going to be when you leave this earth? I've been thinking about that a lot lately because I'm getting up there in age. And, when I leave this earth, I don't want my legacy to be something that, my loved ones are ashamed of. I don't want, everyone's last thought was of me to be, he was just a pill popping addict, that couldn't get his life right. Or people saying, he was an addict that was hiding it real well, because he out here riding motorcycles with everybody and think he's fooling people. I'm not trying to fool anybody, and truthfully, I could care less how people feel about me and what they think about me. The only people that really matter to me are the people that love me. The people that are supporting me in my recovery, people who are supporting me with these videos, that's it. If everyone has negative things to say about me, doesn't matter. They can just stay out of my life. But when I leave this earth, I want to have a legacy of leaving my kids something, leaving my grandbaby something, having a better life plan for them when I leave this earth. I want to leave them something more than debt. I don't want to leave this earth and they have to pay some bills that I had occurred while I was still on the earth and now I'm gone. They have to worry about it. It's not what I'm doing. So I'm challenging everybody, man. Think about, life and what do you want your legacy to be when you leave this earth? It's not too late to change it. It's still not too late to be great. Like I tell, the men in my men's group during the day, God has made us all great. And he's gave us all the skill to be great. But unfortunately right now, he's not gonna give it to us because if we was to get it, we're just gonna blow it. So until we get back to the form that he made us to be, where he wants us to be, then we're just going to be stuck in this rut that we're in. So that's why my recovery is so important to me. Because once, my God of my understanding realizes that I'm back where I'm supposed to be. I'm back where he wants me to be. I'm back where he made me at. Then I can get my blessings and, get my greatness. But until then, I'm just going to be stuck in this rut where I'm at, banging my head on a wall back and forth, like a mouse trapped in a maze. And that's exactly how I feel lately. Even though I've been clean and sober, I still feel like a mouse trapped in a maze. Trying to find my way out. But, every day, with every prayer, with every day clean, I'm getting closer and closer to the end of my maze. I can feel it, I can see it, and I don't care about no one else. I'm proud of myself. You know, that's all that matters to me. I am proud of myself. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm doing everything that I do for me so I can leave a legacy for my loved ones and not a legacy that they're ashamed of. You know, I say it again, helping people helps me. People that know me know I work on cars, I work on motorcycles, whatever, anything with a motor, I can fix it. But at this point in my life, you know, I'm actually in classes in school now to become a peer recovery coach because despite what people might think, I have a lot of knowledge in my brain that, you know, is waiting to get out. And I have a lot of love in my heart waiting to get out. And I have a lot of compassion that I just want to help people. You know, once I learned how to drop my ego, and for people that know me, it took a lot for me to get on here and make these videos and post these videos to let the world know about my addiction because my ego wasn't letting it happen. I thought that, you know, Mike Lyles could not be an addict. But, you know, one thing I realized is a lot of people knew it before I said it. I wasn't fooling nobody but myself, you know. And I was doing a good job at fooling myself, just no one else. But, you know, that's neither here nor there because I accepted it. I let my ego go and I put my best foot forward and, you know, I'm in a better place now. And I'm recovering and I'm enjoying life again, you know. Like they say, the air smells fresher, the grass looks greener, you know, and the only thing I gotta do now is lose a little bit of weight, and I'm good to go. So, from me to all my loved ones out there, I'm gonna leave a legacy for y'all to be proud of. If anyone, you know, anyone needs someone to talk to, you know, don't hesitate to you know, drop a comment, and I definitely will answer. All my loved ones out there that know me, give me a holler. Like, I'm always willing to try to help anybody. And, you know, hopefully this message that I'm putting out there and these positive vibes that I'm trying to put out there will catch on and people will, you know, see the video and, you know, subscribe and like, and I will continue to make them. And once again, like I said, if anyone is missing a loved one on the streets of Baltimore, reach out to me and touch me. Let me know. Like, I might be able to help out. I'm in Baltimore City. I have a lot of contacts. We go out and give out water and food to the homeless 4 days a week. So just, you know, send me a message and I will try my best to help you out. If you enjoy the videos, please let me know. I will keep making them. Please, if you have any young kids, before they even get out there using drugs, let them see the videos. I'm gonna start dropping some videos on some situations that I see happen with, you know, people getting hurt, people ODing, you know, people losing their life, things people do to get drugs. Like, I'm gonna drop a whole lot of videos. So please spread the word. Once again, have a beautiful day. Thank you.